Zone at the Illinois State Fair. Joining me, Mike Abbott, the Director of Smart Grid Implementation with Ameren Illinois. Nice to have you.
Thank you. Nice to be here, Matt.
You have some neat things over here to talk about. Let's look at some of these vehicles.
Sure. What we have here, at least, is our Ameren Illinois Leaf, which is an all-electric vehicle. We're studying electric vehicles to see how the ranges are, how do they charge, what's it take to charge them, and just trying to get experience with these vehicles at Ameren Illinois so we know what our customers are going to experience when they start purchasing these vehicles.
And so you have different types of vehicles here that are all obviously energy misers.
Correct. Well, they're all electric, at least partially electric. This next one is a Mitsubishi i-MiEV that's an all-electric vehicle, and the last one there is the hybrid Prius, I believe, that's a hybrid vehicle which would give you both gas and electric capability.
It's interesting that Ameren's tied to this because obviously we think of you guys for power transmission.
Right. Well, you know, Ameren's in the energy delivery business. Ameren Illinois is. We don't own generation, so our focus now is to delivering reliable service to our customers and actually helping our customers manage their energy and trying to help them make their energy decisions for them or help them make those decisions going forward. And among those are vehicles like this.
Yeah, and we have this giant CFL bulb over here that's kind of also making that point. Let's talk a little bit about the smart grid. That's what you kind of look over and you administer. What is a smart grid?
Well, smart grid is a term that collectively refers to many technologies that we're applying to the grid now to make it more efficient, more reliable, and more customer friendly per se.
Yeah, and that's important because you have more customers using more power, right?
Well, we're helping our customers manage their power more. You know, cost of energy continues to go up as we see, and we're trying to help them manage that as we go forward. And so that's what we're trying to do with the smart grid, as well as reliability is an important factor as well.
You have something called the MAP program, which is a modernization program. Let's talk a little bit about that and how it affects people in the community.
Sure. As part of the Electric Infrastructure and Modernization Act of 2012, we implemented what we're calling our Modernization Action Plan, which is our plan to spend incrementally $643 million over a 10-year time frame to improve the reliability, increase our infrastructures, and improve and implement smart grid technologies throughout our system.
And smart grid refers to the distribution of some of this energy as it's going around, right?
Yeah, smart grid technologies we're applying through our advanced meter infrastructure to deliver more efficient and meters to our customers that can deliver more information to them. We're also using it to install switching and sensing technology that allows us to respond to outages quicker and make our system more reliable.
That's kind of interesting. Explain how that works. How would you, if someone had a power outage and you were just trying to get power back to them, how would this kind of grid help them?
Well, multiple ways. Our advanced meter infrastructure has the capability to notify us when somebody is out. So they don't have to call, they don't have to tell us. The meter itself will tell us, hey, I've got a problem, you need to look into this. We have systems then that analyze that data to help us figure out where the problems are and help us isolate those better. And we have switching now that will automatically sense that and will isolate the outage down to the smallest possible area so less customers will be affected by one problem on our system.
Wow, that's pretty exciting technology. Is that kind of the future? Is that where more things are going, where you can isolate really down to the block or even down to the house to see which ones are out and then somehow get those folks power?
That's what we're moving to. We've had this capability at higher voltages system-wide for a number of years now, and between the computer technology becoming more cost-effective and our abilities in the changing of technology, we'll be able to push this down to our distribution system and to the customer's meter.
Yeah, so all right, give us a quick peek. We're almost out of time, but give us a quick peek at what the future looks like for these kinds of modernization plans. What are people not thinking about? I mean, we're seeing the evidence of future energy use here. What do you see coming down your pipeline?
I see much more of these sensors and technology being pushed out to our distribution system and to our customers to help them analyze what they're doing, how they're using energy, and providing them more information so they can manage the energy use.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, that means less on their bill, too.
They can control it, hopefully, more so than they can today. They have knowledge of what they're doing.
Yeah, so less time with power outages and more control over your bill. That sounds like a good thing. Yeah. All right, Mike Abbott, thank you very much. We appreciate your time.
Nice to meet you, Matt. Thank you.
Mike Abbott, he's the Director of Smart Grid Implementation at Ameren Illinois. We'll put a link